Scott McCall left Beacons Hill. What is his headspace when audiences meet him again?
Yeah, he's in a place that we've never seen him before, other than the pilot where he's completely stepped away from the leadership role, but he's an adult now. But you know, Beacon Hills is always calling to him. He needs that leadership role. It's with great power comes great responsibility, and he needs that. But he needed to take a step away to realize that he does need that. So when we meet him, he's at a crossroads. He's lonely. He's a little bit lost. He's trying to make life work outside of Beacon Hills, but you know, eventually it kind of calls back to him. But he's trying to figure his life out as an adult, as most adults do. You know, he's getting to the point in his life where he feels like maybe he needs to take the next step, which is family, love, relationship, but just doesn't know how to quite do that yet. And so, yeah, it's something that I think is really relatable to a lot of young adults.
Yeah.
Crystal, what was your reaction when you got that call to come back for the movie after Allison had died in season 3?
I was really shocked, and I was terrified and humbled and excited, and all of the contradicting emotions. I felt it all. And then I just felt grateful that Jeff wanted me to come back, and then there's still space for Allison in the world.
How would you say that she's changed since we last saw her?
I don't know that. I mean, she has forgotten who she is, so that's a big change. But I don't think she's changed at all, which feels really good to say, because I think she's great.
I like the character. Tyler, what's the secret to nailing a growl and a howl?
Oh, it changes for each person. Like, Hecklin likes to do a little bit of a hiss, like, and I just literally blow my voice out with every single time I do it. Like, I go all for it. Like, the veins in my neck pop. My voice is completely ruined the next day. For me, that's Scott's roar, is just, he gives it his entire all. His whole being is coming through him. The anger, the angst, the scared, the fear, every emotion that is tied to fight or flight survival is just being thrust out of him for this roar. And so that's how I do it. I don't know.
You totally commit.
Yes, it helps to stub your toe too right before you do it, so you get that extra oomph.
Crystal, what was it like picking up a bow and arrow again?
It was so much fun. I trained for a couple months ahead of time, and it was wonderful. My dad is Native American, and so I grew up hunting with him. So it's sort of in my blood. But to do it again on set was extra special.
Cool. And Tyler, I'm just going to end on with you. You always said that the heart and soul of the show was the relationship between Scott and Stiles. So how has that shifted for the movie without Stiles?
You know, we filmed the last season without Stiles, and you know, I think the dynamic is still there. It's always going to be there. I think Dylan's presence sort of shaped the way that Teen Wolf grew and became and matured. So I think, you know, regardless of him being there or not, it's still going to have his presence and his vibe and the feeling of him in there. But, you know, it's interesting because I love the leadership role, and I want to bear the weight. I want all the commitment, and I want to put my energy toward it, and I want people to recognize the fact that I did, you know, with the help of everybody else, but kind of carried this storyline forward, you know, without the help of somebody who was so close to me and to Scott. You know, it's a challenge to still make this show and this concept in the movie interesting, and still have his dynamic, try to keep his dynamic there, but just with one person. You know, it was a bit of a challenge, but I'm proud of it. I'm super proud of it. You know, I'm proud of the movie. I'm proud of my performance, and I like to think that Stiles is still around in his universe. He's texting him every single day, so it's still with him. You know, so that's kind of how I like to justify it.
Until my time is up, I just want to say this movie was so good. It really did feel like a whole season crammed into that 2 hours and 20 minutes. And Tyler, you look really good with the buzz cut.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. I hope you tell Jeff that too. He fought me. He fought me on that one.
I liked it. So
thank you so much, Brian.
Thank you so much for your time again.